What's up, Wobblies? And welcome to the Pow World Adventure. Need to restart that again. Let's see. Where's Ass World? Here it is. It's a picture of a dinosaur or whatever that is. A dopey little dinosaur thingy. Day 232. Multiplayer is turned off. The reason why? I don't know. I don't have multiplayer turned on, mostly because people could just randomly pop up in your world and start stealing from you. So I really don't need any of that. Plus, having it offline makes it a lot easier to manage the material. Yes, I've got about 1,000 pals in here, for anyone wondering. And these are all of my awesome pals, including this guy. I got him wandering, I think, the woods. The Ultra Sphere. Carbon fiber. Whatever else I wanted. But right now I need to check my inventory anyways. I got 12 Ultra Spheres, 1 Gigasphere, Pal Sphere standards, and coins. Pizza, which apparently has an expiration date. Normally when you made food, it kind of just lasts. A lot of material is needed to actually keep a lot of the stuff that I have in service. And now to put this directly on Twitter. And now to make sure I have chat on a smaller device so that way I can observe it. These are all of my beautiful pals. And yes, I've taken quite a few of them and I've taken a liking to some. I've also gone through the process of making sure that some of them actually are in production. There we go. Cue to toss a pal sphere. And let's see, there are more islands to explore. I've already explored the frozen tundra region and this one. I've gone up here to the Eternal Pyre or whatever. I've explored quite a bit of the island, including a bit of illegal activities, which is illegally capturing some pals for XP and whatever. What is that? It's a cachet drop. Take them out. What is this? Oh, snap. Look at that. We'll take all of it. Oh well. It's Samokai. God damn it. I got it.
Yeah.
Ragnarok. That was another one I used to fly around in. Beep boop. Oh, I had to return them temporarily. Oh, a 12 gauge pump action shotgun. I could capture these losers, but they have no skills. They sure are useful for flame organs, these humans. Megasphere. For free. Vroom vroom. Muck. Use acid. Muck. Alright, we're going to the Anubis statue because we gotta go find it. There's gonna be brand new airdrops in this game and everything. Can't wait to go find it all. But before I do that, I need to make sure this tree is happy. Don't know what's here, but we'll grab it anyways. I have a few of those guys right here. Wobbly Mayhem. Gotta collect a lot of this in order to get the materials in order to make the ammunition. And yes, I still do use the Cell Ray because I get better and faster travel versus any other gliders that you could ever get in the game. So when I say gliders suck, I really mean they suck. They better are keeping around one of these little guys so that way you can go floating around wherever it is you need to go to. Because this guy travels way faster. And you get better distance traveled with less stamina usage. Okay. Wobbly base. Are to stack all the materials. Rifle ammo for the one-shot rifle. 118 coal. Necessary for handling that business. I have rifle ammo, but not assault rifle ammo. Repair kits, carbon fiber. It's ultimately necessary for stuff. Charcoal and gunpowder. Yeah, 90 sulfur. Start production on this line. Look, I had some accessories disappear. Incendiary grenade, probably just an outfit. Glass structure set. So I got plenty of technology points to spare over. Stone gate would be nice. A regular frag mine would be cool to have. Single shot sphere launcher requires ancient technology points. Homeward thundercloud. Daisy clouds transport you to the nearest base, cannot be used in dungeons and other similar locations. Antique dresser. Ring of Mercy. Pacifist ring, the wearer's attacks will not reduce the target's health below 1. That one actually does that, so it allows you to make it easier for capturing pals rather than having to sort it all out. So the Ring of Mercy may be very beneficial. Carpet set, Tuckadoe gloves, Dinosaur, Penguin rocket, Pangolin rocket, wall-mounted houseplant. So this one right here will be very helpful for those of you who may or may not know that. Lock picking tool, no key, no problem. So will allow you to try and pry open treasure chests would normally require a copper key. A lot of these things I really didn't have much of a use for. Like some of these things I don't have a use for. A lot of it I could have a use for it, but I don't use them for various reasons. And a lot of the stuff you really got to see for yourself. It's like the pump action shotgun has been bumped up. This is a double barrel, so now the double barrel's down here, and the pump action got moved up a few levels. The assault rifle is still level 45. I got a bit of ancient pal gear or whatever. That up, sort out my box or whatever I need to do. High grade medicine. Might elixir, extremely valuable elixir that apparently raises attack when consumed. Ineffective when used by pals. It says permanently raises attack when consumed. So I definitely found something interesting. Might elixir increases the stat. Would you proceed? So now I got a permanent stat increase. I also have what's refined metal armor schematic number 1, crude oil. It's a little out of the ordinary even for me, so we'll put you away for a little bit. Schematics gotta go in the schematics pile. I usually keep it over here in this storage unit, where I keep all the stuff I don't use. This is where a Mega Glider went. Pendant of Diligence, the musket, the single shot rifle, which technically I can carry that with me if I want to. I found some ammunition for it. The makeshift handgun's pretty good since ammunition is pretty abundantly available. The standardized handgun. Flying around doing loot runs is actually kind of fun. Feather hairband, or whatever you want to call it. I got that one. I got 39 capture power. I got 1. If I get 39, I can get level 11 capture power. I haven't even maxed this whole thing out yet. I stopped playing Pal World because I kind of got tired of doing it over and over again. But that was mostly because I was like busy doing other stuff. And one of the many reasons why I stopped playing Pal World is because there was really nobody to play with either. Pick up some mushrooms. This will help me with some ingredients and stuff like that. There's also a new tower around here somewhere. And we're taking out Gigatad Chicopee. We're entering a dungeon, boy. Your job is to take on this King Penguin. They're mine. Remember, you hop out of this baby, you dead. Oh. Now, believe it or not, power liquids are very, very, very necessary. I don't know what this is. Stamina, attack. I hope that really did raise my stuff. The ancient civilization parts are very helpful too. With all this gold I'm lugging around, I should probably go freaking buy more assault rifle ammunition. That'll be ready in an hour. And yes, I do carry that Chicopee with me for various reasons. You seem a little sad. Well, I mean, you guys are constantly in production mode, so, I mean, you get what you get. Oh, you sad little dude? Nah, come here. You're gonna take a break. Look at the meter too, the sanity is going up on this guy pretty well too. Well, how do I do this? Oh yeah, it's the build menu. You got the hot springs and you got the high quality hot springs. 30 pal stones, 100 wood, 100 stone, 20 cement. Now of course this is all a little bit redundant to be placed out here and whatever. But let's go ahead and put it out here anyways. Production and high production. I'm gonna put this Relaxorus over here. Well, when you're done doing your job and having grub or whatever, dude, I'm going to be taking you into that little hot tub over there, where you can belong. And since your sanity isn't that great, yeah, enjoy your hot tub break. My biggest pal, so you can kind of barely fit in there, but you know, at least you're doing something. Mega Grappler. Circuit boards are necessary, so I gotta go into the frozen region, frozen tundra more specifically, in order to get that material. Make about 10 of these, 10 by 5. Should be about 50 shells. And it takes 20 to make 100. I think it's 20 to make 100. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Mossanda Lux into one of these things, so. Excuse me. But you're about as miserable as you should be, so you're taking a break. You understand that? And yes, I am nice to my pals. I'm gonna put him in there because he really does need to take a break. Believe it or not, your pals could become so depressed they'll die from it. Alright. I'm gonna leave you guys in production mode if you're even gonna do that. Let's go ahead and rush out over here. Sort that out. We'll put the precious pelt in there because it can stay there. Put that right there because that can stay there. Go over to my stove. I can make a cake if I want to. Got mushroom stews, marinated mushrooms, omelet, pancakes, hot milk, eggs. But we're taking mushroom stew. I'm over here, Ragnarok, wherever you are. I'm gonna cook up some mushroom stew real quick and then we're out of here. Today's current job aesthetic is to come over here. Yeah, I realize how cold it is. A level 2 shirt I found for that. Should be enough for me to do whatever. Okay. See what's in the frozen sector. Like some wreckage over here I can salvage real quick. Assault rifle ammo, that's pretty good. Ah, just what I was looking for. These materials, pure quartz, are very important. I don't know if there's an actual village living in the frozen section, but there should be now. Need to pick up some more metal so I can make refined materials. I don't know if that's a stone or is that a piece of coal. Let's mine this out. There's another particular boss enemy type. It's on the other side of the island. I gotta be careful with that one. One good hit and I'm out of commission. Weapon is damaged. No problem. Used to have like 1200 capacity. No idea what happened to it. No idea where that came from. I assume it came from the game. Let's see what I can get done here. A cryolinks. Haven't caught one of these before. Can try to.
Yeah.
Get inside the Pokeball. Okay, well now you're inside of this one. Oh, you asked for it, turd. Oh well. Oh, well, you learned Power Bomb. Congratulations. Oh, can't say I didn't try to be nice to them, man. Ooh, another one. This one may have greater defense, so. And the ball. Alright, cool. Finally caught one. Oh, we're doing alright. We caught our first Wumpo. I don't think I've caught any of these. Large Pow Soul. Those are good. Small Pow Souls. It's the souls of the pals that have passed on. An Ultra Sphere and a Golden Key. Nothing new here. Yeah, normally there would be music playing throughout the entirety of this world, but I realized that in Pal World there is no actual adventure music that constantly plays in the background. It is kind of desolate out here. Even though the company Pokemon tried to sue the creators of Pal World because, oh, they were taking their brand and stealing it. Well, there's nothing against the law about literally freaking doing anything associated with that idea. I mean, this is essentially Pokemon with guns, but better. Would I play this over Pokemon? Yeah, I actually would. Pokemon hasn't been interesting in years for me. Now, of course, my cousin would debate that Pokemon is better than Pal World, but I straight up said, quote unquote, Pals are just like Pokemon, just a lot better. People said just because Pokemon's been around and had no competition for the last 10 years, now that there is a contender on the map, the creators of Pokemon are always trying to compare, and then you got the people who try to compare it and be like, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 this and that, this, and it's like you don't understand the complexities of how Pokemon's always original. Pokemon ripped off an entirely different series prior before even being created and being the only one in existence. And Digimon's a ripoff of essentially another show. So when you really break it all down, nobody's really original. You know, you could sit there and be like, oh, well, Pokemon's the only original, and it's like, it's always original. Pokemon is not original. They take monsters and creatures from other anime and then try to make it their own. Okay? Otherwise, you'd literally have a table for a Pokemon, and you'd probably still play it to get Tablemon. So, I mean, there's really no technological difference between Pokemon and other cartoons or anime. Children venture out into the world with about $1 billion in their pocket, are homeless 70% of the time, and sleep on the road. In fact, to be a Pokemon gym master or even a gym battler in any condition or status, you literally need to be a millionaire. Which basically means only millionaires could be Pokemon trainers. So if you don't got oodles and oodles of money pumping out of your family, kind of got nothing. Beef and milk energy. Do 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 do. Yes, I am playing Power World. Yes, I am kind of using the default character, so default Danny over here. That's a treasure chest. So refresh my energy by going up this side right here. Pick up this pile of scrap and then go pick up the treasure chest on the side of the cliff face. Shotgun shells and dog coins, which are actually probably important to have because I got gold and these are dog coins. Mysterious coin, apparently there are people who collect these. And Mimog will usually have them, but for some reason they cannot be obtained by butchering it. Some Gigaspheres, those are going to be very helpful. The more PAL gear they introduce in this game, though, the less effective the other spheres are actually. So, for those of you who don't know, the more PAL gear that's introduced, or the greater the PAL spheres, the more other spheres become useless. So in hindsight, or in contrast, other spheres are practically worthless now. Especially at their effectiveness. And that right there is the world tree. I do not currently have the built-on stats to even enter this gym. So right now we're just here. I could be doing DoorDash this Sunday, but to be honest, I don't have the money for gas either, so I'm also staying here at home. Because it's a lot smarter to stay here where I still have, you know, gas. I had to leave this morning to go to the store in order to get an energy drink because I felt like shit for some reason waking up. Normally I start my day with coffee, but it was just a little off today. So, you know, a little bit of off season, a little bit off brand. Today, I guess. So, all I'm doing is playing Pal World. I mean, I could play Pokemon music, but what good would that do me? I might get sued. I definitely love Pal World. I do play it on time to time, and this is like off stream. Just like how I love Wobbly Life, but I play it off stream when nobody's around. So stuff like that. And whenever I do play off stream, I always have my server like visible, so it's like open. Anybody can join when I'm playing off stream. I won't judge you guys for popping into my lobby whenever I hold an offline stream of Wobbly Life. Training manual L ×2, that's pretty good. Interesting, I've never seen that down there. What does it say? Training manual grants a large amount of XP when read by a pal. I'll feed you that. Chickpea the Great, and I'll feed you that one. Uncommon schematic. Handgun ammunition. Some cement is actually on me for some reason. I'll give him the training manual L. I've never seen this guy before. Hey there, buddy. Don't make me bust a cap on you, boy. Alright. A new undocumented pal. He'll be great for chilling gear and stuff like that. Now I gotta capture 10 of this, losers. It's like some wrecked gear. It's like I found some cement too. Cement kind of piles on the weight, for those of you who don't know. I captured a new pal. Looks like there's some weird pal rangers down there. We'll call them Power Rangers. You look like you play for the New England Power Rangers. Is that a chest down there? Or is that a logbook? You know, I probably wouldn't be doing this if I had stayed in Mexico living there. I probably would have never came back to America if I ever had known about these dope-ass video games. But then again, I'd probably be a more successful man who lives a normal life versus being who I am today. I mean, there's a lot more positives than there was cons whenever I break it all down. And that's just being honest with you guys. If I had stayed in Mexico as a child, and I wasn't born there, if I had stayed there after we went to go visit my grandpa, who was sick and dying and whatever, I probably would be a more successful man today. And that's probably a fact. Probably be a much more successful man. Probably happier too. The only thing I learned from living in America is that people get too comfortable living in the States and then there's nothing they could do about being a somebody. It's also a little aggravating when people say you don't know the struggle. Oh no, I know the struggle. I've been homeless before. In fact, being homeless in America is no laughing matter. It's a serious issue. I'm very relaxed about it since I've been there numerous times. It doesn't really bother me being homeless for some reason. Maybe other people it does, but it doesn't really bother me. Whether I'm homeless or I'm not homeless, I still have somewhere to float. Not dead, so, you know, it's a lot better than nothing. Because you could be dead. You could be homeless and dead. But, you know, those are like things that I look at. People are like, doesn't that bother you? And I said, not really. I mean, I came in this world with nothing. I'm probably going to leave with nothing anyway. So either way, it doesn't bother me because I know that that is the truth. You come into the world with absolutely nothing in hand. It's another reason why I also look at kids who say, when I die, I'm taking everything with me. When I hear people say that shit, first thing that comes to my mind is, are you a fucking moron? Like, do you not know how reality works? Like, that legit comes to my mind. When you die, it's it. It's game over. You don't get to come back with money. There's no... it's like, do not pass go. Do not collect 200. It's like... Seriously. Once you're gone, you're gone. That's why when people tell me that they're gonna take their riches with them, you might as well be buried like emote that. He took his riches with him to the grave, but he didn't get to take them with him into the afterlife. Real functions, though, for those of you who do not understand ancient Egypt. If you were not a part of royalty or had enough gold or whatever, you couldn't go to what was essentially Egyptian Valhalla. In fact, if you were poor, you immediately went to hell anyways because you didn't have money. A real construct of reality with the ancient Egyptian life. If you didn't have money, you were more likely going to go to hell. If you didn't have enough gold to pay for your way into heaven, essentially. Their version of heaven is a lot different from everyone else's version of heaven. There are people who believe that heaven cannot be bought with gold. However, luxury in the afterlife technically can. Your riches become a part of the ghost's curse, and in exchange, you sacrifice all your riches to live happily in the afterlife. A physical function that is very well tied to real things. Having money before you die may not buy your way into what essentially is American heaven, but it will buy your way into what is essentially Egyptian heaven and hell. Even if you are a rotten man throughout your entirety of your life, or a rotten woman who treated people poorly, the fact that you had money meant that you were innocent. Henceforth, the confines of money can buy you even peace. A little bit of weird knowledge to think about. Probably pointless to use since you probably don't have to worry about buying your way into heaven. You can't buy your way into American heaven, but you can most certainly buy your way into Egyptian heaven. And a lot of people would rather go to Egyptian heaven rather than, Egyptian hell. And since Egyptian heaven is based on currency, you could enter Egyptian heaven if you were a billionaire and live luxuriously for the rest of your afterlife. But you couldn't do that with regular stuff. Okay, got quite a few of my stuff. Got lots of eggs in here that I don't even hatch. And I got lots of skill fruits as well. Really, you decided to do that one. Let's see. Comes in handy using Fierce Fang. For those who may or may not know. Sometimes when you don't have the ability to do whatever, you just freaking do that. High grade medicine, strange juice, suspicious juice, mighty remedy, temporarily, extremely valuable resource. Well, can't have you burning to death, bro. Don't mop the floor with those suckers. $5,600 XP. Put that in there. So now, for those who are completely unaware, PAL souls are necessary for upgrading your PALs in general. I'll put away the precious pelt and these 2 eggs, which pretty much have no value when you really break them down. The PAL deck has expanded. Registered 99, encountered 123. Number 57, doesn't exist. 61, no information. This one I've encountered, but I haven't been able to catch yet. Capture 12 more and I get a 12-point capture bonus. Blaze Howl, I've encountered these, but haven't exactly been able to actually capture. That one was hard to get. And that one's even harder. Harder. This guy was a little weird to handle. That one's a little weird. Grisbolt was alright. Don't know what I did with him. That one's gonna be a little difficult. That one's got a shield. Frost Stallion. I think I accidentally killed that one. Oh, here. Let me go ahead and get her out. Okay. We're gonna see what it is. Like, I got the Syndicate Cleaner, which I captured him. He's only got Punch. There's really no point to upgrading him. But I captured him. Because why not? Like, I can condense my PAL into essence or whatever and do the condensing process. Basically liquidates PALs. Quite a few of them are boss types. I have quite a few boxes, up to 32 boxes. The only thing different about this in Pokemon is the fact that under the circumstances, Pokemon doesn't really let you, like, do what you want. Like, there's only a limited amount of Pokemon inside of the entire series whenever I remember reading up about it and then actually doing the research into it. There's like an ultra limited amount of use. And I learned that from paying attention to stuff like that. Crossbow, level 4 schematic. Yeah, I got it. Legendary crossbow, pump action's gonna need some repairs. Need more carbon fiber. I can get carbon fiber out of wood though. That says coal-based carbon fiber. Charcoal is necessary. Gonna make 210. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. $238 pieces. Create that production that I need. Well, you're a fire type, ain't you? No. Nope, it's an Esper. Need to get this done ASAP. Mm-hmm. Production line work requires everything. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, guys. Gotta get something to munch on. Well, it looks like nobody's really tuning in to Wobbly's stream of Pal World. I had to go get something to eat. Anyways, whatever the case is, this will be it for Pal World. I'm going to eat food for the time being. Thanks for tuning in. I really got to eat something. I was feeling dizzy all day. And onward to watch some YouTube videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends.